recruit. I love you. Entitled Dr. Sharp, or Remembrances of Eggs Past. I'm skipping that part. It won't make any sense now, but you're going to love it. Oh, that egg. During the interminable days that have gone by, I am forgotten by all but the chief resident psychiatrist, Dr. Sharp. Great classes. They'll be mine by the end of the day.
They will.
Don't bother rolling your eyes at his name, Dr. Sharp, because I've already done it for you. When he arrived to examine me on the second afternoon here, I couldn't keep from giggling as much. What? He asked, looking almost offended. Oh, nothing. Your name. Voice like this. Right out of a movie. Sorry, I just realized that I'm insane. And everything that isn't funny, it all suddenly is. It's like at funerals. Dr. Sharp's forehead smoothed as he smiled knowingly and, get ready, leaning against the wall, slid down to a crouching position in the steady posture of one who wants to tell you, Doctor, I'm also your friend. Oh! And I'm not just your friend. I'm your second doctor. The thing is, Doctor, unfortunately, Betsy, I get it, said he. But the truth is, I'm not the one doing the cricket around here. I deal more with the... And it's this. He tapped this with his head, pointing his forefinger in the international symbol for crazy, which I thought was overstepping the boundaries just before this. But then what are the boundaries of this like this? But I suppose that if there are any, they're made by the doctors, not the patients. There. I wasn't laughing at this. So, Dr. F. rose and took a step closer to my bed, talking intimately, as though we were old friends and I wasn't crazy at all. Besides, he said, it's between you and me. I never really got comfortable with the whole injection thing. I'm not really into blood. As he said this last, the doctor touched his hand to my arm, playfully pretending to give me a shot. Instinctively, I pulled my knees to my chest, not in modesty, but because if Dr. S was afraid of blood, then he certainly would not wish to see the scarlet lines covering my thighs. Remarkably, no one has noticed the cuts yet. But then I still wear my striped stockings, and they are tall enough to hide most of my self-inflicted wounds. I began to feel, in fact, somehow protected by my leg wear. I'm sure you can all understand that. It's as though my striped stockings are some kind of armor. And I'm reminded of an absolutely true accounting I had read not so long ago of a young girl in the 19th century who was the victim of a serial killer. Now, the villain lured the young girl up to the attic of her own house. Yeah, where he raised television all the time. The strange bit is that the next day, the house was burned to bits, as was the girl's body, with the exception of her legs, which remained completely unburned beneath her striped stockings. Not making this up. No explanation was ever found for this bizarre phenomenon, but due to physical evidence, the killer was caught and hanged. I would very much like to have their stockings. During that day, I remembered thinking that, well, he seemed likable enough. He didn't seem like a doctor, whatever that means. And somebody is being taken there just now. We'll all try to break you out. Special note. Addendum. On constant interruptions and their effect on my health. While maintaining his too easy manner, Dr. S has begun to change my mind as to his likability. This is not due to any especially offensive but rather to a general strangeness of comportment that, while not necessarily conservative to all, the patients here does not suit my present nervous condition. For example, he has whatever I'm doing right now consists mostly of going through page after page of my remaining books, writing in the margins and then writing over the pages themselves until the original text is longer. Dr. Essel's noiseless arrivals and prolonged visits are beginning to make me jumpy and anxious. I've become accustomed to having no privacy, but now I feel like I'm being snuck up on.